taller Nalgene bottle pouches, splatter print toiletry bags, 6-inch flat packs, multicam black red stand-up pouches, purple toiletry bags, multicam CQB subloads, a bunch of zippered knife pouches. I think we did over 100 of them today. Taller Nalgene bottle pouches, the big ones in OD black. Those will finish Monday. These are tool pod totes. The tool pod totes, they have 4 rip out tool pods. What else? All kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. Always everybody. You guys doing anything cool this weekend? Guys, we do this video every night right about 9 o'clock. We do it every single night of the year for the most part, and the conversations are driven by the comments that you type out. We can talk about mostly anything you want. Light politics, current events, homesteading, prepping, business, nylon gear, tactical gear, whatever you guys want. Hamster, Justin, Patrick, Homestead Medical, what's up? Byron Roberts, Jeremy Kirby, how are you? AJ, what's up, guys? Join the SOE chat every night at 9. That's right, thank you. Should we build some more of these? Should we build more of those? Why only 4 thumbs up? Yeah, no shit. Scott Taylor, what's up? Well, there was 5 people on and 5 likes. Was 100%. Yeah, we've never seen that before, have we? You guys want to see gear? What do you want to see? What do we want to do here? More stand-up pouches over here. These things are great for bullets, screws, tools. This is what those OD black pouches look like. I've got the pockets inside for sporks and such. Day 2 of New America. Yeah, you fucking got that right, don't you? Nuki, Nitchy. Brought home brand new John Deere 0. Oh, good for you, man. Hope to cut my mowing time in half. Good for you. Is it Saturday you need me for?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
Placed an order for 2 new stickers. Right on. Suspenders, how to attach. We do this every night. Why all of a sudden all the suspender questions? Like, we've done this 3 times in the last week, probably. So these suspenders, what are you talking about, first of all? You're talking about the H suspender, not the H harness, right? So H suspender, front and back, and you have these attachments right here, and you literally just have a leg of webbing. I think you just signed me out. Apple ID sign-in requested. Allow, don't allow. I'll allow it. That's for that one? Okay, there it goes. I allowed it. It didn't give me anything. It just said allow or don't allow. So it must have put it in.
I guess it's going to my phone.
Yeah, it always goes to your phone. You're the one who set up the account. What kind of embroidery? Okay, so back to the suspenders. So you just take this tail of webbing and you wrap it around your belt or D-ring or whatever you're going to attach it to. If you're just putting it around a belt, it goes through here. You wrap it through here and here, and then bring it back through. If you have way too much webbing, you attach it through this one and then up to the next one, run it through, and then bypass it. We kept it very simple so that you don't have to worry about, we don't have to worry about whether that belt attachment is going to fit your size of belt. It will fit any belt, and it will also fit any belt system that already has D-rings or tabs on it. Benjamin Brewer, what's up? Yeah, I got an iPhone. Jake, what's up? Am I the only one who lost sound? I don't know why you lost sound. Because it froze up. I had to put a code in. Hey John, what kind of embroidery machines do you use? We don't use commercial machines. We use Brother embroidery machines, and I think they're about 1,200 a piece. And they break, and we put them in the dumpster, and we take another one out of a box. We always keep a couple on hand. They just they go to pieces. Our chickens hatched 3 chickens today, hoping for a few more. Not sure how long the hatching window is for eggs. She was sitting on is she still sitting? What color of stand-up pouches? I have multicam black red right there. We have orange that were finished last week. Like there's an expiration date on them. We got woodland that was just done. And I've got some multicam blacks. We just built a bunch of them. Bit the bullet and bought a tiger stripe pack. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah, she's still sitting. She might hatch. She'll probably hatch some more out. I had a barred rock show up with, I think she had 14 babies with her last week. Haven't seen her or the babies since, so I don't know where she went with them or what's going on with them. Were the stand-up pouches on the table, multicam black, red, or orange? Kirby, what do you want, buddy? I've got them. I have both of them. We got them both. I got multicam black, red ones right here that were just made today. I've got some orange ones over here. I've got multicam black. I've got orange. And I've got woodland. Baby squirrels are the worst? Why are we talking? What about baby squirrels? What's up with them? Marshall? Did you finally get it? Yes, I finally got an iPhone. I am on an iPad currently. But we're setting up all the logins. What covert packs do you have in stock? Jeremy Childers, there's none in stock, buddy. Order the one you want. We'll ship it. If it has to be in stock, don't order it. We've got a list of them, man. We're building them up. Faraday bags and wallets. Cold kick, no CIC eggs. Your comments, maybe I'm missing some of your comments, but your comments aren't making any sense. Speak in sentences. I'm not following what you're saying. And he runs a tip. No, we're not making cheaper war belts. I have no plans to make them in the future. If we do, they'll be custom one at a time by me. They will be very expensive. They will cost more than you want to pay for them. What is this place? It's a sew shop. We manufacture all the nylon gear that you see here on these sewing machines here. Bob, what's up, man? Did you really move out to the farm? Baby squirrels are getting into everything. Interesting. Man, we don't have, we keep a lot of seed. At every place where I feed, and there's 6 places that I feed, there are 3 brute force Rubbermaid trash cans. And I keep 50-pound bags of black oil sunflower seed, high protein layer pellet, and scratch. And we've never, ever had a squirrel chew through it. We've never had rats access it, mice, nothing. She's tactical gear blocking. If you have an iPad logged in, just hold them next to each other and it will log into anything.
iPad, I couldn't do that.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. And I want a bunch of shit on that phone that's not on this iPad. Do you guys make a gray man style bag? I want a good bag that doesn't scream I'm carrying have good shit on me. I don't know, man. Look at the website. Your threshold of gray man is probably much different than my threshold of gray man. We make shit in gray. I know that's not what you're asking. We make shit in black. This splatter print's pretty fucking gray, man, right? It doesn't scream camo. We make fanny pack, fupa, XL fupa. I've got several different backpacks. You got to be more specific. They've let out the asylum. No shit, they have. Good gray man bag is the OD green and black fupa. I agree. Device added to your account. Okay. Jeremiah Dennis, what's up? Mark Termel, what's going on? Yeah, your property doesn't have a lot of squirrels. It does now. It didn't. Hera's in the back. The female Kangle's in the back with the sheep. And she has worn a path chasing squirrels that are trying to get down the trees, up into the trees. And like we lost all the pairs last year to squirrels. First time coming across your company, right on. SOE Tactical Gear.com is the website. SOETacticalgear.com is the website. And we manufacture everything you see. I started this company 35 years ago. Should be noted that no cities burned or riots ensued after the Trump verdict. Tim, what's up, man? Those little smart cars are cool. There's an entire lift kit that comes with coilover shocks and everything. You get it for about $2,500, and they even have a wheel package you can order off the website. Does one company control most? Yes. Got a bunch of mini Sawyer filters and some 6 hanging water bags. That's awesome. Where'd you get those? Got some of the Premier body armor panels, right on. I think you're going to love them. Amanda talked about using orange oil to kill ants a few weeks ago back. Got some, used it, works great to completely kill. Yeah, I think that was me. Amanda might have mentioned it. I bought orange oil, mixed it up, way heavier than they said to, in water, poured it on the mounds. It killed some of them. Some of it didn't kill. I've got to retreat it. I've got another bottle of what we used. And it took this shit, I want to say it took a couple weeks for this to get here. eBay, nice. Was looking at them. Looks like you have to cut the frame to make the lift work. I didn't think you did. Do I have, no, I don't have any Premier panels here. How many cats? I think there's 7 on the property. Fupa XL, yeah, that thing's good. The Fupa XL is nice. Got a bunch of mini Sawyers. Should be noted that no cities burned down. Yeah, no shit. 2024, everyone from all walks of life wears camo. Yeah, most people worried about gray man. Like, that people are just calibrated very fucking differently. I walk around with a super short chick, usually with spiky blonde hair. We're not very gray, man. Government is shutting down banks, Social Security, SSDI account just announced, so research yourself. Seen it twice in half hour. Can you tell us where you saw that so that we can research it? That's how they always say it. Bank holiday is going to happen on a Friday. That's how they did gold. Banks all closed Friday. Your gold had to be turned in. Wasn't worth anything, remember? The thing because the thing became yes because the yes of... Okay, whatever. Cheese Master. I'm going to ban you if you make one more bullshit comment. That's your one for tonight. So participate in the conversation or move along. Cotton balls soaked diluted orange oil and borax work pretty good for. So you just put that there. That's all you do with it is just set it on the mound. Guys, I've got more I have more ant hills this year than we've had accumulatively the last 3, 4, 5 years. We used to have 1 or 2 on the property. I've got probably 24 fire ant mounds or ant mounds now. And some of them are fucking 24, 30 inches tall. Yeah, zero cats working, you're right. Molten aluminum, yeah, I've seen those. Those are pretty cool. WD-40 and flame, yeah, but it just pushes them down. And I think the way to really get that to work is to just shovel into the mound, splitting it up, and then put all your liquid down inside there. I've seen a lot of people say too, and I seem to recall this worked. My potatoes, I always get ants in my protein tubs, those 25-gallon protein tubs that I use for potatoes. We always get ants there. And I see a lot of people say, am I raining? Yeah, it's fucking raining. Take a shovelful out of one ant hill and put it in there, and then take one out of there and put it in the other one. And when you introduce the new ants, they'll all kill each other. The more rain you get, that makes sense. The ants are insane. Evening, I've had lunch killing beehives in the ground. Oh, luck, I'm guessing. Ken, what's up? ATVs, ATMs possibly as well were mentioned. Hey guys, can somebody go check that out and verify what she's saying? Somebody just look up bank holiday or bank shutting down, type it into YouTube maybe, and see what's coming up, see what she's talking about. Did Biden potato puppet just reinstate it? Ant and on ant violence. It's supposed to be pretty true, man. Here's 2 more. What are you little deviants doing? Oh, it's got a mouse, baby mouse. He's playing with. He just lost it. I think it's a mouse. Yeah, it's squeaking. Can you guys see the mouse? There's definitely no shortage of mice. I had a 5-gallon bucket just sitting there with a little bit of dog feed in it. Had 5 full-grown mice in it this morning. I dumped them into the chicken pen and they chased them around. I think they got some of them. Still use bar oil on electric chainsaw? Yes, yeah, electric chainsaws still have a bar oil spot. Yeah, they sure do. Nice Hunger Games. I didn't see anything right away on bank holiday. Can't find anything on X. There's been rumors for weeks of bank holidays, yeah. Did buy the seed potato puppet. Freeze borax and sugar into little balls, place in the mound. I make ant killer sugar water borax. Did you see the executive order 6102? The order in 1933 that said to turn in your gold, because I saw it today. Did you see the executive order 6102? So you're saying somebody just reposted it, or it's a new one that's similar to the old one, Josh? Dawn dish soap, but don't know why it works. Durban works on ants. Nothing. Last one was the Great Depression. Nothing found. These were specific House and Senate extension bills. Denials. Only Ukraine passed. I don't see anything recent. I didn't see anything right away. Okay. There's a bat out here. Used motor, yeah, I can't put used motor oil down in their holes. They're all right around fruit trees and shit. Ants worse than ever last 2 years. Yeah, same here, man. Orange oil works great. Has been a week. No, good. Jim Jordan called the New York DA to Congress. The problem is that Congress has no teeth. They have no enforcement. Like they can call you in and reprimand you and yell at you, but they have no punishment ability. Just saw a video about today, and you just mentioned it before my comment. I use old vegetable oil for bar oil. Oh, that's good. That's a good idea. Simple Green kills ants. Did you put the awning up along the building? No, we haven't. Congress is a bunch of banking seals. Congress is all making money off of that. I think they have to pretend and feign that they're appalled and angry. I think it's the World Wrestling Federation. It's all for show. Like the more angry they can seem and the more they're on your side, the less you'll realize that they're all profiting from everything that harms you. Just looked at House and Senate bill schedule, no mention of any bank holiday. Last one, 22 for Juneteenth. How do I subscribe so I can get back? Can anybody help her with that? Special Operations Equipment is the YouTube channel. We do this video every single night. We have 5,000 some videos here. If you follow me on Instagram, you can send private message to Instagram through Instagram. Unfortunately, YouTube took away our private message ability. The gold bill, it's a gold back. And I think there are multiple different ones for different states. Where'd that go? Here it is. These ones happen to be from Reno. And in Reno, there are some 250 companies there that will take this as cash. This is 1/1000th of an ounce of gold. Listening to William Bond, he mentioned that ants are same thing that worms do for your soil and should go away once your soil is fungal dominant. So maybe try compost. Interesting. Ross, what's up? Do I think Trump is in on it? I don't know. I don't know, man. Is Trump in on it? He did some shit that definitely wasn't good for us. But he also when he was in presidency, business was the best, economy was the best. I mean, everything we say we want for the country, he did most of that. Press the channel name and you should be able to subscribe. Fenced to keep the anteater in and anteater to keep the ants out. That's right, buddy. Anteaters are expensive. Those are, I could have an anteater. but I couldn't have some other things if I had the anteater. It's always a juggling act. I am only limited by money. So a goldback is worth $250. I don't know what the exact math is currently on it, and there is a premium on them. Not being a smart ass here, but if you burn 1,000 of the gold notes, will you have 1 ounce? I see what you're saying. I don't know, dude. Check it out. Type in goldbacks. There's tons of information on them. All of your gold and silver companies all sell them also. They don't charge you with almost 140 felonies if you are in on it. Stay clever. What's up, buddy? Anybody doing anything good this weekend? What are you guys going to do? Guys, we have had a huge influx of people coming in here asking for jobs. Had one come in today, had 2 come in yesterday, had 2 in here the day before. I've got emails from 4 different people asking if they can move here and come work in Camden. I got dudes asking if they can come and live on the property and work. Like, it's just fucking just... So I have to assume things are bad in a lot of places. We're hearing about all these major companies, these iconic companies and restaurants and stuff that are laying off and filing full bankruptcy and shit. If you're hearing about those, imagine the small guys that you're not hearing about. Harvesting chickens. Prices doubled at Cash Saver. Farrell Homestead. So what are you going to do? What are you raising right now? Cornish crosses? Had a huge influx of people asking for jobs too. Yeah, and all walks of life, like all kinds of different people. Grading for concrete around a fiberglass pool. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to my dad's cabin for range day. Nice. Getting ready for Pride Month and Juneteenth. You're getting ready for riot season? People have tested and the goldbacks have exactly that amount of gold in them as they claim. Delaware meat birds. I've been at my job 20 years and I'd move to Camden in a heartbeat to work at S. Chris, what do you do, bud? We've stopped hiring until it gets worse. Tired of training and yeah, exactly. Dude, there's a lot of that. Here's one of many. Gold CIC. Is it Gold Chick? Is that what your thing is? If you need a job, I'll hire you if you can find me. That's it too. When we put out a help wanted or we're hiring on Facebook, we never put the address. I get 200 comments every time I do that. 200 comments from people who are enraged who don't want a fucking job anyways. Enraged, I would never work for somebody so stupid that they won't put their address. You would not make it fucking 5 minutes here. If you can't figure out how to get here, you would not fucking make it 5 minutes. It just weeds those guys out. Man, I wanted a conveyor at my last building. Oh, for people, yeah. What size belts do you have material for, right? We have material for anything. I have a low pro belt really like. I'm interested in a duty. We have we can build you a 2-inch outer belt. Radio Made Easy, what's up? Planting some starts, picked up at Lowe's. Holy shit, they got it. Yeah, dude, five. Dude, a lot of shit at Lowe's is $7. Replacing current flock with Delawares. Any of those applicants seem worth... Yeah, actually, a lot of the applicants seem pretty good. Like, most of those dudes are pretty solid. We actually offered one guy a position. 3 of us offered one guy a position, and he did not take up on any of those. The guy that seemed really the guy that needed it the most, And we haven't heard anything from that guy. Just ordered 6 tons of rock. Going to be busy. Shovel. Oh, fuck yeah, you are. Push my face icon. Go to my public playlist. Play first one called Social Security 1 of 100. Can somebody do that? Check that out. I'm a tradesman of multiple skills. Just ordered 6 tons. Hey, Iridium, what's up, buddy? Paul Schramm, what's up? Yeah, it wouldn't make it 5 minutes. First test of the job interview. Guys, I make a we're hiring video. There's 20 minutes of me telling you why you don't want to work here. You inspired me to start firearm parts and accessories business, and we started producing in-house slings because of you, right on? What other stuff are you making? Or not making, but what other stuff are you selling? You're going to make way more money off of product that you bring in than those slings. I see, there's Jody. We are about to see a huge job loss wave. They want to save it until November. So the job loss wave's already happening. Like, and it's not being reported on mainstream. Like, you're not seeing it on mainstream. Just got the video pop up on my feed. We produce in-house uppers. Pretty much interesting. Cool. Very cool. I'd love to cut product for you. Where's that at? Like, you have a cutting factory? Like, you have a Gerber or an Autometrics cutter or lasers or what? Homeless street people around Oklahoma City are getting more brave in checking for unlocked doors, opportunity to steal, put locks and gates, and warned neighbors to start paying more. Yeah, you guys need to get the fuck out of there. You need to move the fuck out of there. It is only going to get worse. They are getting more bold and brazen because there is not a repercussion to them. And if you get in an altercation with them, you will go to jail, not them. It's literally, it's getting fucking Wild West, right? It's getting to where you handle it and shoot, shovel, shut the fuck up. Yeah, come out of her, my people. I left Tulsa 3 months ago. It got bad. I got jumped in a post office. That's fucking crazy. Where there's fucking tons of cameras. John Deere is cutting all salaried positions and cutting global production. Time to buy that 8-in tractor, guys. No electronics on that motherfucker. When teachers are out at school, no subs ever show up. It's a constant. Interesting. Yeah, I see that when people always ask who's hiring in the local groups, they always say substitute teacher. Getting way more applicants, most in the last 3 years. Yeah. Yeah, we have them pouring in. Can you sew? Yeah. Where have you sewn? At my house. Okay, so you can't sew on these machines. I'll learn. We'll put every one of them on the machine. We'll give them a try. These 3 are running every day. These 3 run every day. These 3 run every day, but one lady uses both of these. These 3 run every day. That one over there, our lady Linda, who I want to say she's 70. She just had 2 like massive knee surgeries. She's back in part-time. I've got this machine, doesn't have an operator, and I've got this machine doesn't have an operator. Though Cody, I'm setting Cody up right next to me. That's why I moved all that shit. So he'll probably run. Is this a console? Yeah, he'll take this one. I see playlists, but not any videos by her. Yes, crime goes up after school gets out. I have 2 8-in tractors, great machines, but I love AC. And buddy, I've got a Kubota skid steer. Nothing beats commercial equipment. Nothing beats that commercial equipment. Anybody have a BCS? You know what those are? The BCS walk-behind tractors. Agree with what you said last night about the power and cameras go off. Grandma will smoke the vagrants. Yes. However, you if you're around Chicago, is that what you said? You got fucking zombie land there. Like, you're not going to be able to shoot enough of them. Have some of your product from Refuge. Nice. Right on, Jimmy. Welcome. I do this video every night, 9 o'clock. I've been doing these ever since the beginning. Well, I've been doing it since the beginning of the internet. Started the company 35 years ago. We got about 5,000 videos on the YouTube, which are very different from these videos. Go to playlist, public, play. Winter page, see 40 playlists. Nothing mentions Social Security. Even tried to search. Angie, I'd like a BCS too. Holy fuck, have you looked at them? You can get them on Marketplace for $3,500, $4,000, but they've got like different models of them, and like, man, they're like 10 grand. You can get a stand-on skid steer for not much more than that, and everything BCS has is an attachment for BCS, right? So like, I can't use any of my 3-point shit from my John Deere on my skid steer. It's all separate stuff. That's how that BCS is. But I don't want, like, I really don't think a tiller is going to work here with all the rock. And I don't want to run tractor, or I don't want to run tractor or skid steer where we're planting. "14 mags, that's right. 1939 Alice Chalmers hand crank start. Oh, that's cool. What are those Farmall tractors? They're kind of like old versions of the BCS. Actually had my neighbor that's helping me with our Homestead we bought last year give me the number for a Ford 2N for 2,000. That's cool, man. That's cool. Do the sowers have favorite machine? I'm sure they do, but they mess up the machines. Like, we have some ladies that just, no matter what machine you put her on, they always have a problem. And then I'll take that machine and I'll, like, if they're complaining about it and my machine happens to go down, I'll take that machine she's complaining about and it'll sit there for 2 years. I'll have no problem with it. People that have problems with a machine, it's usually the people. Not always, but usually it's the people. Use your big equipment to turn the dirt once, then till it from there. Good idea. We looked into market garden stuff several years ago. I have a BCS, apparently the only lemon in North America, according to the guy in Kentucky. Anybody have a Kangen water machine? Anybody? Kangen water machine. Yes, I have favorites. I love the Juki. I keep looking for another one for my place. You talking about these big Jukis? Is this what this thing? Angie? $2,500. You can go pick one up right in Alabama this weekend. You're not gonna find one of these on Marketplace, but you can go to Collier Equipment in Alabama and pick one up. Kangen water machine, Josh. It's a water purifier, filterer, changes the pH, restructures the water, has different settings. So I can make I guess it would be acidic, super acidic, or maybe super base. We can turn it to a pH level to be a cleaning product, right? So we can clean all the counters and sterilize the counters with it. And then we can set it so that you put fruit, you run it over fruit, you put fruit in a bowl and spin it or whatever, and it takes all the wax off the fruit, takes all the pesticides, cleans all the fruits and vegetables. Your workers all seemed intensely focused on their work, no smoking and joking. At least that was my perception. Yeah, that's typically correct. Enlighten and prepping. Was that you that was in here yesterday? Are you the dude that gave me the gold back? Was that you? Best to tilt in fall with rocky soil. Bob, good night, buddy. Gravelies are the old walk behind tractors. Structured water is high pH. Juki machine, specifically the 60s. What is the exact title of the video? I see nothing like it. Wedge, what's up? Stopped in on a bicycle. Got it, okay. Kangen?
Yes.
How's it spelled?
K-A-N-G-E-N.
K-A-N
G-E-N.
G-E-N. What are you making, pepper spray?
Yep. Do you really want to know what I'm making?
No? What are you making?
Muscle rub.
Muscle rub.
Super rub.
Farmer Storehouse, Clarksville, I think used to sell gold backs. That's neat. It's called The End of Benefits by Ron Yates. Okay, we should be able to look that up. I always expect when you walk in on her to be sitting there. We have some very cool call friends. My brother bought a FAF, taught himself to sew, made his entire vinyl pop-up camper tent after he that's cool. That's cool. FAF 545. I'm not familiar. Let's see what that is. Oh, that's a lightweight machine. Nope, that's a 550. 5. Are you sure it's a 545? 545. I'm not seeing one. 545. Okay, here we go. It's an old machine, which I have a bunch of old machines. Okay, so what you have there is a walking foot, maybe even a compound walking foot. That's very similar to a lot of the machines we run. So it looks like it's probably like a 206. What am I wearing while steering the cauldron? Who asked that?
I asked that.
What are you wearing? I don't know why.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, gotcha.
They imagined me stirring the cauldron. What
Got
am I
it.
wearing?
Which is cape. Just received my creatine today. What do you put in it to drink it? Water. You put it in water. It is not like pre-workout. It's not like aminos. It's going to have a very small scoop. You're going to put it with water or juice or something and drink it. You could even put it in your protein powder and drink it. You could put it in with your pre-workout. Now, when you take pre-workout, a lot of pre-workouts taste very good. Pre-workout is not meant for you to sip on it. Pre-workout is meant for you to dose it and then go work out. Ever consider running gear in Hawaiian Boogaloo print? Where do you get it? Where's it coming from? Paul Minnow, what's up, dude? Does the room we're in ever end? Yep, it does. It ends at that wall over there and that wall way back there. Amanda should wear B-17 tail gunner sheepskin fleece jacket while she stirs the cauldron.
With a paddle.
with a paddle,
That's a very
a
interesting.
canoe paddle. Just picked up old Juki, looks like console, cool. Creatine in water, 10 grams for 10 days. Drop to 1 gram for duration, cycle 1 to 3. More is not better, can damage kidneys. Stay off 3 months. I don't know. I didn't do any of that stuff she said. I've taken it forever, never come off for 3 months. Kidneys are fine. I think it depends what you're doing. Stay super hydrated. Creatine has changed. It's not like it used to be. Not meaning that it doesn't work. It's a lot, you don't have the problems that you used to have with creatine. Are you cutting cannabis? No, that's wild lettuce. 90s creatine was rough. Yeah, and you're supposed to take it with like warm grapefruit juice or citrus. Take it with some carbs. There's a ton of shit out there right now, tons and tons of studies showing that it is very good for brain function and fighting see, I guess I need it, right? Not amnesia, dementia, Alzheimer's. The United States is the only place calls it Alzheimer's. Everywhere else calls it diabetes. Belt Fed, what's up? I'm getting a Montgomery Ward sewing machine, girl's grandma. That's cool. Trump 24. You fucking better hope so, huh? Creatine is the #1 research supplement. Yeah, and it has good anabolic effects. It's a cell volumizer. Take your pick. Picked up a new route at my job. It's in last place in production in the district. Going to work my ass off to make it one of the top 3. That's cool. What do you do, man? What do you mean route? Phosphagen HP EAS was the best tasting fruit punch. Does creatine cause kidney stones? Yeah, it probably used to. Yeah. I suppose it could now too. Most people don't drink enough water as it is. What color mesh pocket should I get to go with Tiger Strike Covert? Whatever you want is the truth. You can put black in there. You can put OD in there. Put literally whatever you want in there. And if you want it to ship fast, when you order it, put in notes, I don't care what color the mesh pockets are, because that's always going to be the limiting factor. Frito-Lay. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. Well, congratulations, man. Columbia 420B sewing machine. Is that in? I have no idea, man. I've never even heard of a Columbia sewing machine. Is this phone logged on here?
Yep.
How do I get to the internet?
You click the Safari icon.
Yeah, I'm looking for it. It's doing all kinds of other shit first. Apple Music privacy. Don't fucking want that. Library. Okay, this is not usable for me. It's going to take some time to figure out.
That's why I thought it
I know.
to be delivered over the weekend, so that you had time to turn it.
Are you still making coolers? We owe a lot of coolers. We are not making coolers. Yes, we will be making coolers. It's a machine for upholstery, cool. Hooked on Dutch Brothers coffee, cool. They don't have a thing where you can go and sit down or go in there, right? It's just drive-through, right? Speaking of mesh pockets with Velcro, I think I have 8 of the large ones on one of the safe doors. Organized pistol. Yeah, they work great for that. They work great for that. Okay, let me go find Columbia 420.
Columbia weed?
No, it's a sewing machine. And Columbia is not weed, it's cocaine.
No, 420 is weed.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why that number means weed. 420-B. Columbia 420. Buddy, I'm not finding any sewing machine here that's a Columbia 420 images. Yeah, I'm finding like equipment and stuff. I'm not finding any sewing machine. I have no idea, bud. Columbia 420-2 machine, and it's super old. It is industrial. Do you have much experience with cylinder arms? Nope, none at all. Never had one. They get a protein coffee. What do you think the Dims have up their sleeve next? I don't know, but you better be worried about food production. We've got animal processing facilities burning down again. There is a ton of talk out there of bird flu, so you're going to see them destroying bird flocks and harassing small, farm guys. There's a huge push for the last 6 weeks. They're saying that it's bird flu has crossed into dairy, so you're going to see a huge attack on dairy cows and milk products. Congress just passed a new law about registering all of your cows. So, I mean, there's all kinds of shit happening. There's a huge attack on your ability to produce your own food. So that's what you really better fucking focus on. Get the fuck out of the cities. Get someplace where when the crazy shit happens, it doesn't really affect you for a long time. And have some ability to grow some of your own food and raise some of your own food. Anything made by Columbia for sewing machines looks like the next generation after that Singer. Got it. Has anyone tried mushroom coffee? I know a lot of people use mushroom coffee. Yeah. Fupadengos Multicam Tropic. I don't know, Matt. If you want to order one, send me an email about it. You need a Jamie. Yeah, well, I mean, we normally have somebody when we do real videos. To do that in that manner, we have to sit down in a studio. And me at 9 o'clock doing a video where I'm sitting down in a studio, never happening. Zucchini plants are flowering, right on. Yeah, mud water, that's one of them. Rise is another one. We've got some mushroom coffee stuff in there. Registering cow, yeah, Devin. Registering cows, federal. Laugh all you want. I think it's absolutely fucking asinine, but you might want to look into it. Lots of mushroom supplements. Now, I do too. I use Sacred 7 every morning. I've got this stuff that are tinctures. So that means they're an alcohol base. And these work pretty well. focus memory REM sleep. I take that one sometimes, the REM sleep. And I take the Rishi. The chicken enforcer of Camden is still at it. We spoke to some head law enforcement guys today. Sat and had a really good conversation, actually, for several hours. And I said, "What's up with your boy?" And they kind of laughed. And I'm like, "Is he being told this, or is he just pushing this?" And he's like, "Man, he said it, and he just loves this shit. He loves stirring up shit. He's kind of like digging his heels in. Nobody told him to enforce this. He moved here from fucking Chicago, had no ties here or anything, and he's started all this shit." Does not affect us. We are out of the city. White House is Weil House is being built. Tactical House, Weil House. I'm not sure what you're talking about. Laugh at how ridiculous it is. Yeah, the crazy shit is, a year ago, would you have thought that they could fucking prosecute the president? Would you think they could have even hauled an ex-president into court, especially a local, like a state court? Would you have ever thought that could fucking happen? Yeah, they want you to register your garden. And if you look at that I think it's FDA, if you look at that fucking website where people are voluntarily registering their gardens, there's like 20 retards in Nashville that registered their fucking gardens. Or maybe those are employees of that fucking organization or something. You never really know what the truth is. China has bought up 347,000 acres according to... China owns the longest military runway in the United States. China owns Long Beach Navy Shipyard. China owns several military bases. China has its own Chinese sovereign territory in Idaho. What is it, like 25 square miles or something? They build all of your fast food uniforms. They bring in slave labor. They have their own entire fucking little country inside the United States in Idaho. Crazy, right? You've never heard this? You can find it. Scary part is that the FBI had plans to engage Secret Service. Yeah. Is that really scary? Is that, I mean, like, why are we surprised by that? Small railroads. Ordering belt for wife. Female pant size are different than male. What size do I order? You send me an email. Send me an email. Ask that question in an email. I'll copy paste to you. Yeah, China controls lots of ports. Chicken enforcer. What kind of shit? So we got a new code enforcement guy. There is some law on the books from 2006 says no farm type animals in city limits on a property unless you have 5 acres. Absolutely asinine. Fucking crazy. Code enforcement dude who'd been in business, or the code guy, for a decade or so. He said, "I don't care. Just don't have roosters. Don't have any roosters." That's what they're asking. No more than 6 chickens in city limits. And that's more for like a house lot with a backyard or whatever. Everybody had more than 6 chickens. A lot of people had roosters. And this guy comes in and, like every asshole in every industry or genre, ask, how can I or am I allowed to, rather than just fucking doing it, right? Same thing with the bump stocks. Assholes kept asking for verification when it wasn't a problem. They were fine until people made a big fucking deal about it, and they said, okay, they're not fine. And that's how this is going. And he has come out on this thread where some lady's like, are we allowed to have chickens? Bitch, everywhere you fucking drive has chickens. You brought this shit on yourself. And he said, you know what? No. You can't have chickens. But it's interpretation. These are rules. These are not laws. And he's got, what are we up to, Scott? 220 comments of people literally going, you better bring a SWAT team when you come to my house to try to enforce this shit. You better worry about the fucking roads. You better worry about all the trash. You better worry about all the shit. But when you come after my chickens, you're going to be met with a rifle. Like, there's people literally saying that. Amish already lined up to build the house. RV inside a garage would be temporary housing while being built. Just got 30,000 quotes. Very cool, dude. Good for you. A Simple Kind of Life. Check out their YouTube channel. They moved to Idaho, bought a ton of property. Them and 5 children lived in a RV or some kind of trailer, fifth wheel, for a year while they built out their barn workshop and built an apartment in there. Beautiful YouTube channel. You'll like it. CCP brings freedom. The fires in Texas killed a lot of cows, took out the grass. Yep. Yeah, CCP is slavery, buddy. Belt and Road Initiatives. If you think, I don't know where you're from, but if you think the CCP brings freedom, it is only a matter till they default on payments and the CCP owns all your shit and you are a slave. Who's going after chickens? We have a new code enforcement for the city. I don't live in the city, so it doesn't affect me. Gonna release more E10. I don't know what E10 is. Camden, Tennessee, not Arkansas. Yeah, China's bought up tons of farmland everywhere. China is the way. All right, well, let's go ahead and remove you. You're gone. Why don't you go to Shenzhen, China, and see? Yeah, yeah. Someone could open a alligator farm and send that chicken clucker there. Yeah, no shit. We have alligators here now. Bees make honey, yep. I don't think America, you can't own land in Mexico either. You only get a 75 or 100-year lease. Yeah, I guess China would be, if you're living in an African country, I guess you would think China is quite the hero. Yeah, even Chinese people don't own shit in China. It's the USA who arrests people for freedom of speech. How many Chinese cops come to California and arrest people for thought crime? James, are you fucking kidding? You have Chinese police stations all through the United States harassing and snatching up fucking China people and fucking taking them back home. Where the fuck are you at? And how did you get here? I like how we banned one and the other one shows up. I'll bet he's the same dude. America funded, built up, and allowed them here for a takeover. All planned. Yeah, because to have a one-world government, you have to get rid of the United States. Crystal, what's up? Anon, what's up? Sell land to people that won't sell it to us. Yeah, absolutely we do. Because of corruption. Crystal, can you shout me out? I just did. Can't even pass down a business generation to generation in China. Freedom of speech isn't even a concept in most of the world. Do you support the First Amendment? Can't. No, I don't support you. You have all the First Amendment you want in your motherfucking living room. You are not in my living room. You don't get to come here fucking out of the blue, fucking the first time and talk some shit. Participate in a fucking conversation we're actually having. You got an order number? Post an order number. How did you fucking get here? Just randomly right now while having this conversation after I ban a couple other people talking shit, you show up. So this is, you are one of those guys? This is your other fucking fake account, or this is actually your real account? What do we make? We make nylon tactical gear, Keith. Started this company, we started this company 35 years ago. Bro's a brokey. CB11, which one's a brokey? Who are you talking about? Kiri, what's up? And then they call it hate crime. Going to the Franklin Gun Show tomorrow. You're going to be very disappointed. Not looking for anything, just want to see what a real show looks like. It's not a real show, buddy. It's not a real show. Coming from California, it's going to blow your mind. You think that you're going to have a great gun show in Tennessee? The gun shows are so fucking miserable and lacking in Tennessee. It is absolutely baffling that the gun shows are way better in California. I love that motherfucker's calling me brokey. Like he has any fucking alignment with anything Tate fucking says or believes. Interesting. Except in Tennessee, he can buy dangerous black. Yeah, that's true. But there's only going to be a few of them. The Tennessee gun shows are fucking crazy. Having come from California, like, Scott, man, you're going to be very surprised. Like, because everything's better in Tennessee from California, but not the gun shows. Gun shows in the South are used to show off collections. If you want to buy something, they want $1,000 for a Taurus. I left gun business, worked gun shows, 80s, 90s. They suck now. Yeah, we used to do all the shows in the West Coast. We do Del Mar, and then we do that whole circuit there, all the crossroads of the West. The Del Mar Gun Show was horrible the last 8 years. Chinese junk tasers. All right, maybe you want, I mean, I'm not telling you don't go. Tulsa has one of the biggest shows. Crossroads Gun Show was shit in Arizona. Yeah, we used to do Arizona, Vegas, and California. There was a gun show almost every weekend. Knoxville. I like going to Knoxville. This is all American source. Not American source. We manufacture all the equipment here. We build all that gear here on sewing machines. I'd like to order 3 large 2-topping pizzas. There you go. And your band. Don't go to gun shows to buy guns anymore, just vegetable peelers. Oh, shit. Sad to hear, because here in the North Louisiana, anyway, your work is cut out for you. Keep up the great work. Don't feed the trolls. Ain't on, buddy. I make millions of dollars off of the trolls, bud. I know you repeat that stuff that you hear other people say. I started this company 35 years ago, and when I say millions, I mean millions. Like every year, millions off of shit talkers and trolls. So much so that the New York Times did a piece on me about that. My name is John Willis. My company is Special Operations Equipment. And I've been doing this shit since before the internet. And what that means is there is thousands and thousands of articles and pieces about me on the internet. I am super easy to find. If you doubt anything I have said, you can find all of the proof for yourself very easily. One gun a month? The Fed codes. It's always fun. 344 people here. Could be literally anywhere out on the internet. You notice they're on the internet, right? There's not a spouse. There's not a chick. They're not at their business. They're literally fucking around on the internet. Short form content at that, not choosing what they watch, just scrolling through and being fed what they watch. And they are here, someplace that they don't like, that they take issue with, yet they stay here. First heard about John's gear when I was in middle school. I'm 47. Yeah, man, we've been doing it a bit. I don't even know if we have gun shows up here in Canada. I wonder. Tactical toothpicks, don't know what that is. I don't know if you're being an asshole, if that's something real. Yeah, the big crop. Man, the best shows were Pomona. The best shows were Pomona. They were in 8 buildings. It would literally take 3 days and you would not see the entire gun show. Yeah, DDoS coming. Go ahead and fuck off, Anon. You're gone too. As far as your manufacturing, have a couple of orders in with you. Heard a few areas where multicam arid has, yeah, it's gone. There's no multicam arid. It's gone. They stopped making it. You can get it, you have to buy 5,000 yards of it. Doing a brake job, driveway right on. Excuse me, is the way you make custom armor, I mean ballistic protection. No, we don't make any armor, buddy. We do sewn nylon gear. Bags, backpacks, wallets, rifle slings, chest rigs. Dante, what's up? We used to, but after the handgun freeze, even if you legally owned a handgun, you could no longer take it out of the house. Yep. That's this President Trump thing. If they can find a president guilty on 34 counts and they let that shit stick, that's the same thing as Canada. You wake up one morning and they're like, you're not allowed to have guns. And I say that and guys are like, no, we have the Second Amendment. You motherfuckers haven't done nothing with the Second Amendment with any of the other tyrant shit they did to you. You having the Second Amendment doesn't mean shit. If they do that to Trump, you wait and see what's fucking coming to you. The linoleum low crawl, yeah. Clark, the beautiful thing of the internet is the same way you got here, you can just go somewhere else. Sorry, what is the minimum order quantity or minimum value for a product made of your nylon? Thomas, website, buddy. Everything you see here you can order tonight. We will ship it to you Monday. SOE tacticalgear.com. 3XL vest. All of these will fit you, man. Every vest here has enough adjustment in the shoulder straps and waist straps that it will fit you. The second is useless without a militia. Love from Texas. What's up, buddy? I was born in Beaumont. Columbia machine is AC. Cool. I don't know what that means. Cool. Ancient. Got it. When does it stop? It's never going to stop as long as you motherfuckers have internet, electricity, and running water. It's not ever going to stop. That's why they do all the heinous shit, like the Branch Davidians and Waco. That's why they kill those people publicly, because it puts doubt in your mind. When they were doing all that Bundy Ranch shit, Yeager fucking rolled out there with a bunch of dudes. Everybody talking shit on the internet didn't show up. Yeager showed up. Do you sell the special goggles that allow... it went away. Oh, Homestead banned him. Got knocked the fuck out. Jimmy James, what's up? The American people are weak today, yes. Some of the best, tremendous, nothing better. Everybody loves it. Everybody tells me it's the best. You guys ship to Europe? Yeah, we sure do, man. We'll ship anywhere you can receive U.S. mail. Who do I ship to in Georgia? Fucking Georgia the country or Georgia the state? We'll ship to anybody. Order, pay your money. Your shit will show up. We'll ship it Monday probably. What were those holsters you were talking about yesterday? Nuts? I don't know. I have no idea, man. I don't remember what I did 5 minutes ago. Are we talking about Eclipse holsters? Is that what we're talking about? Urban Survivor Group. Where are you at, buddy? And what is Urban Survivor Group? Why was Trump getting so much shit? If I don't know me from third world, I'd pray for getting a president like such. Got it. In that case, I'm definitely checking out the site. I don't know. Awesome. Cool. Right on. We build all this shit, guys. We made these today. We made all these new version, the taller Nalgene pouches that hold the 50 ounces. We built all those today. I personally sewed all these pistol mags tonight. We made all of this shit today. There's a ton of shit. We build all of this right here on these sewing machines. Human beings, U.S. citizens. Yeah, it's all a piece of paper if you don't actually agree on defending it. Saw the tanks rush the Waco compound on TV. Yeah. What a lot of people don't realize is the ATF agents that were going up that ladder, a dude slipped and fired his MP5 into that building. They then returned fire from inside the building. Those were the first shots exchanged. They never showed that footage again. They only showed it on the initial live cast. Years later, when you bought the VCR tape at the gun shows, that was on there. Same thing that Hitler did. It is. You are literally watching third world country shit happen right now. Venezuela, for instance. Buford, Georgia. I live at home. No bug out prepper. Got it. Yeah, we have a homestead here, buddy. We do Self-Reliance Festival here. We're going to have our 8th event here in October. We have all kinds of homestead and permaculture guys come in. Joel Salatin has been here. Billy Bond has been here. I believe Doc Amy and Nurse Amy and Doc Bones will be here presenting this time. Ken Berry comes in. Doc Berry, Nurse Bones wrote this. Chris Weatherman, the Going Home series, Angry American. He was here this last time. EMP Shield comes in. Premier Body Armor has set up here in the past. We have a big event. Anybody that's into homesteading, you want to know how to live free, you want to know how to raise kids yourself outside of the government system, those are all the things that happen. Where are we? You were at Special Operations Equipment. Do you think World War III is coming? Yes, I do. Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof. The Waco compound was a church. Okay, James, what's your point to that? So Congress should not have had anything to do with Waco? Is that what you're saying? What's the play? Self-sustain, wait for the fallout, regroup. Paul, the play is to, we no longer mind because they no longer matter. You don't have to bring violence. Get yourself outside of the city. Get yourself some property, even if that means renting it or getting with some like-minded people. Build yourself someplace where you can sustain and homestead. Have the ability to live if the power and gas goes off. Always have that play in mind. Grow food the old ways, but use the convenience while you have it to put you further ahead. Store food. Teach your kids a different way of life. Educate your kids in the manner that you want them to be educated. Stop warehousing your elderly. Stop putting your grandparents and your parents as they get old into old folks' homes. Keep them on the property. They are still useful. They can help raise your kids and your grandkids to free you up to do more labor that they can no longer do. History is his story. You need those people around to tell you how things used to be done, because the way things we do now, they don't work anymore. Yeah, the chair is against the wall. Become ungovernable. Be well prepared to use violence if need be, but be far enough away so that violence is the last thing you have to use. Always practice violence. Always be capable of violence. The more capable of violence you are, the less violence you're going to have to use. Where are we located? We're in Tennessee, buddy. Middle Tennessee, between Nashville and Memphis. I think World War III is coming as well. This shit, yeah, I think you're in a civil war already. So you were saying they did something illegal and have been laughing in our face ever since. Yeah, absolutely. Was a church, yeah. November is going to come and people will still be amazed that shit hit the fan is continuing and will have done nothing to prepare. Yeah, you guys can buy, very inexpensive calories right now. You can put in a garden anywhere. We're doing all kinds of shit this year that seemingly shouldn't work. 90% of stuff on the homesteading and small scale agriculture stuff that people tell you doesn't work, we've done every bit of it. 90% of what they said doesn't work, worked just fine. Janet Reno was the start of the Attorney General being weaponized. Yeah, and when that bitch died, people were posting rest in peace. Like people we knew. 441 Opto Dolly Woodies. I don't know what that means, buddy. I'm in Camden, Tennessee. Well, your smartphone will turn you into the authorities. There is nothing you have typed or said on the internet or the airwaves that there is not a record of. When you get on their radar, they will assign a team of analysts and they will go through every keystroke you have made and every interaction you have had. And if they can't get you, they'll go after your wife, they'll go after your kids. They will assign your crime. That's what communists do. Find the man, then we'll find the crime. UN troops already boots on the ground. World War III is not a hot pocket, is like a hot pocket. Looks tasty, filled with magma. Where are they at on the ground here, do you think? Everything is monetized and AI is capturing. Yeah, it has been. It has been for fucking 10 years, guys. Look at the AI shit right now. The stuff you can use for free. What do you think they got? Look at your drone capabilities, what you can do for $1,000 and $4,000. What the fuck do you think they have? Do you guys, you don't know that there are weather balloons. There are big, giant surveillance balloons. Look into this. 20,000, 40,000, 50,000 feet up that intercept every piece of radio wave that you put out. They have balloons and surveillance drones that can dwell at 20,000 feet that can read your fucking telephone with optics, can literally read a newspaper in your hand. And those balloons, those sit a bunch above every major city, always. We build the AI and have been for 20 plus years. Yep. I left a career. They tried to get me working for DARPA. I packed up, now back in the Ozarks. They're here seeking asylum. All the off-the-wall nation. Gotcha, I see what you're saying. What's a good substrate to use for plant starts? Just did a mix of compost, coconut coir, potting soil. Have you talked to Premier Body Armor about making panels for the NSW rig? Nah, we'll run these three, which are most common, and then we'll have that discussion. Sorry, I could go up 441 and be in. I don't know what 441 is. 440, you mean? Or the 40? Amazon literally has deals on freeze-dried food every day. There is no reason to not have some sort of provision. Yes, and with that, if you guys use Amazon, we all know they're the devil. We all agree. But they're so fucking convenient that a lot of us use them, including me. If you use Amazon, if you would please go to any of my videos, and in the description is something for Amazon. It's a link to Amazon. If you click that, it gives me a percentage of your order. When you click through my Amazon link, any of them, anything you buy in 24 hours on Amazon, we get a piece of that sale. So if you would help us, we do this video every night for free. We don't really promote a ton of shit. I don't press you to buy stuff. We just have a conversation. And I think I add a lot of value to a lot of you. So as a thank you, if you would use that link, it gives us a little piece of that order. I have an affiliate code for EMP Shield, and that affiliate code is SOE. It'll give you $50 off your order. I also have a code for Redcon 1. If you like Redcon 1 supplements, we use a lot of them here. If you use code SOE Gear, it gives you 20% off your order. And Premier Body Armor, code SOE, gives you 10% off of your order. So if you guys check all that stuff out. 441 through the mountain pass. Gotcha, buddy. Gotcha. Radio voice. Are you sick of hauling water and starving to death? Want to see America? Don't mind killing? Come on down and join the UN. Yeah, I got you. I see what you're saying, man. The North Koreans sending bags of garbage and shit to South Korea via balloons yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. Imagine if there was a biological agent in that shit. They have programs that can use Wi-Fi to map out your entire house. Scott, they've already done it. Your Wi-Fi router did it for them. Your Roomba vacuum cleaners already did it for them. Treated all my gas storage with Pride G. Pride G is a great product. Next step will all be schnauzers. Shit, look up how here the truck protesters up here that had their bank accounts froze. Oh yeah, absolutely. In Canada. Just came across you and seemed like one of my people. Man, I'm 52. I have built this business and raised my family and a lot of kids. And I'm just to the point in life where I just do what I want to do. And I do what I believe is right. And we show that. And people that have the same beliefs show up. We have a lot of different events here. We have people, I had people stop in today, just in town, just stop by. We have people come through, and I'm like, where are you going? They're like, we're going on our honeymoon. I'm like, you're 300 miles away, and they just stop in. I have 6 video series that we do every week, full, like real videos, and I have 2 full-length video podcasts. We have a membership here, guys. It's $10. and we do a Q&A every Friday. We post a ask questions for John and Amanda. That's my wife. And we build you guys a video that's between 90 minutes and 2 hours long with very actionable information, very detailed information. I also have a Patreon. We have a couple different levels on Patreon. You ask questions there. My buddy Scully and I, who I do a podcast with, we answer your questions there, and we do several lives also for those groups. South Korea had biological teams out. Still funny that such a low-tech attack. Yeah, I mean, well, China did it to us fucking, months back. What are the odds there will be civil war due to Trump not being elected? They don't know how to civil war, guys. Those guys are new to guns. I mean, look at them. They're cosplay kids, most of them. Those are hired actors that are burning down the college campuses. Less than 10% of those students actually attend those colleges. 2 years ago, 3 years ago, they were Antifa. Antifa shows up in, looks like hockey gear and riot gear. It's made from blue 55-gallon drums that are painted black. They're fucking goobers. They're goobers. They might try some shit. They might get some lucky shots. As soon as the other side realizes that they're being attacked, they are going to wipe out all of those people very fucking quickly. Your best move is don't be where it happens. I think people are able to tap into old America here, yeah. South Korea, Reed, Valor Ridge, good moral boosting video today, cool. Remember the 5th of November, yep. I know Reed. Used to know Reed. Old school biological warfare is to rain shit and dead body. Yeah, that's exactly what it was. Do you think AI will become the next space race? I don't know, man. I think you're going to see them shut the internet off. I think you're going to see them shut power off. And then, even if they said China hacked all these places, I don't believe that. I believe your government's complacent in it. Fake show of force, not fooling you. I don't know who we're talking about. No election, yeah. Yeah, they can't put him in jail. Who the fuck's going to go for that? Do you not think that some military unit would fucking pull him right the fuck out of that jail? Joseph Frazier, what's up? What scares me more than anything is the fact that the government turn that go now starting to restrict how much cash they have been, guys. I say that. Do you remember how many people fucking bucked back when I said that? Go to your bank and try to take money out. Go to your fucking bank and try to take money out.
It works if it's somebody else's bank account.
Yeah, I had 1,000 comments on that. People like, I take money out all the time, $10,000, $20,000. 900 of those comments said they can't even get $1,000 out. I thought it was funny that when the Trump verdict happened, there were no actors for the reporters. Yeah. Well, you had one actor. Running late. Joseph Frazier, what's up, buddy? When are they going to shut everything off? Do you have a predict? I have no idea. I'm better. I am more ready than 99% of the population. And I fucking still hope that never happens. Grand out of the bank today to go purchase a new vehicle, and they were told that we had to give them 24 hours. Yeah. Now, as a Canadian, sorry if this is a dumb question, but can he still be the running? Yes, he can. Yeah, they killed Cash. They killed the Cash App. They killed all of the fucking crypto creators, all the crypto guys. I'm a transmission lineman. Our grid is already fuck yes, it is, buddy. Guys, we love our linemen. Our electric guys here in this county are fucking awesome. Yeah, they don't want you to have cash because they want to know where your cash is going. They don't want you to be able to accumulate cash. They don't want you to have 10 grand and go buy something that they don't know about. They want the tax on it. They want the registration on it. They want the knowledge of it. Yeah, our government's been complicit in all atrocities. Not just complicit, fucking orchestrated, fucking the primary culprit of many of them. Go say something about Israel. Holy fuck, people will lose their shit. Hillary emails, innocent killed by Obama. How about the ATF? They've been smoking motherfuckers left and right. It seems like every week on a no-knock warrant, they kill every one of the victims. I just got questioned about depositing checks. Why are you depositing these checks? Where are you expecting these checks? Yeah, it's fucking nuts, isn't it? My sister's boyfriend tried getting $33,000 for a 4Runner, and his bank back home called back saying, "Are you trying to send a payment to Iran?" Then proceeded to bullshit him the rest of the day. Yeah. You can get a cashier's check. That's what they want. They want to know where that's going, right? With a cashier's check, they fill that check out and know where that money's going. E-bike vlogs, what's up? You do electric bikes? Is that what you do? Store location, SOE tacticalgear.com. Special operations equipment. Yeah, it was compromised before any of us were born. The government system is not what you have been told. Everything you've been told and taught through high school, as you get older, you will find out more and more. It is absolute bullshit. Do we have vests? We have chest rigs. We don't do body armor, if that's what you're asking. We make everything that you see here in this building. Got me stoked and feeling behind the curve at the... Paul, what do you do, buddy? I'm very late. Edgy, what's up? Lineman, got it. The beauty of a lineman is you can work anywhere. Everywhere is hiring you. Get someplace where you can have some property, get away from major cities, be able to produce some food, raise your family in the manner that you wish them to be raised. Deposited a check for over $5,000 2 weeks ago and was questioned. Told them it's none of their business. Woman said they are making me ask these questions. Yeah, let's see how this kid's case goes. This is why I crypto. Banks don't want to run physical branches anymore. Yeah, banks are closing down left and right. All over the place, banks are closing. Banks are closing down and you don't even realize they're closing down. $50? Raise your prices. Your raw goods, I would just raise price. You don't even have to tell people you did it. Just raise your prices every time you do a batch. Biden voted a bill that has anti-crypto. Do you think Biden really fucking voted on something? You think Biden, you think that's even the same dude? Fuck no, that's not. Banks are converting to metal pre-boogie.
Jason said he's using the SOE song for his pose enrichment
Oh, that's awesome.
tomorrow.
Is he's competing? His contest is tomorrow? Awesome. The banks can't convert to metal. They do not actually hold the wealth. Yeah, it's all ones and zeros. No, he voted a bill. No, vetoed a bill. Vetoed, I see what you're saying. Every payday, I drive up to the window teller and pull out 90% of my direct deposit checks. Have saved more, and I have my money at hand. Cool, right on. Convert that shit into gold or silver or something in case it gets burnt up. Keep your cash in multiple different locations, and also know your cash is devaluing every single day. What that means is if you could buy a gallon of gas with whatever, right? You could buy 5 gallons of gas 5 years ago with that amount of money. You can only buy 1 gallon today. It's like it's devaluing. If you put your money into assets, physical, tangible items that you actually need in the future, you're gonna do better than holding cash. Biden will be president again. No fucking way. He won't even be alive. No fucking way. It might not be Trump, but it ain't gonna be Biden. Adrian, at the beginning of COVID, I bought a shipping container full of dimensional wood. I bought trailers full of wood home. That shit, it's still double what it was then. During COVID, it went up fucking 10x, but now it still costs twice as much. Great live, sitting on excavator, clearing, awesome dude, working on it. The black multicam, yeah, we do a lot of stuff out of black multicam, guys. Multicam black. Gerald Salente, Trends Journal, banking bust is the #1 trend predicted this year. But Salente's been saying that. That's all Salente says. Him and who is it? Kiyosaki, Rich Dad Poor Dad. Both of those guys, I don't disagree. It's for sure coming, but they've been screaming that for the rooftops fucking for 10 years. Do I make plate carriers? No, we don't make plate carriers. Yeah, man, if you can get it, get land. Get land. The gear's in, but yeah, our gear, you're gonna have our gear for 35 years. When they're fighting the next civil war after the space alien civil war, you're gonna pull this shit. They're gonna pull it out of your great grandpa's foot locker, and your fucking great grandkids are gonna put that shit on and fight the next war. Lumber, fencing, insulation, windows. Yep, no shit, exactly. Awesome advice, thanks. I pick up yeah, man, equipment, right? Just equipment, force multipliers. Make sure yourself is fit. Fitness is free. Work on you every day. Do difficult things every day, they get easier. I used to pay, we would get railroad ties dumped here, hundreds of them. And we would pick them up by hand and stack them by hand. And it would take a couple of days. It would take several dudes a couple of days. And somebody would always get a splinters. You'd always get pull a muscle, smash your finger. Something always happened. With a mini excavator, I sit out there on a Sunday listening to a podcast for a couple hours and do it all myself. That's a force multiplier. people talking all this shit, they're going to do this and that, are the ones that ran. Yeah, that's the real question, right? Oh yeah, did you get the vaccination? You're still seeing a ton of those people dropping dead on a regular basis. The death rate numbers are fucking through the roof. Like, they've literally removed their future generations from the gene pool. Let them. Where's the rest of the crew, Laura? What are you talking about? Where's everyone else? Who are you talking about, Laura? There's people, multiple people live here on the property. It's, what time is it? 10?
11.
It's almost midnight. My crew has gone home. There was 23 people here today. The compound's closed. The gates are closed. Dogs are out. There's multiple people that live here. How can we find out about this helpful information and the truth about the government? Just watch social media, man. It's all out there. My wife said when I go full dementia, she will put me out in the pasture with the Mini X and a skid steer and let me dig holes and fill them in. Yep. Death's supposed to get, it seems to already be getting worse. The military is in such desperation right now. They're talking about recalling ready active reserve up to 70 years old, guys. 65 in the Army, 70 years old in the Marine Corps. US dollar's down 99% since inception. Still better than Deutschmarks and Saddam dinars. The play is to make it so cash becomes worthless and unusable. My mom's work forced the vax. She works from home. Yeah, well, a lot of places forced the vax, and a lot of people didn't take the vax. What's the best guard dog? Depends on what you want to do, man. Check out Fortress Canine. Canine Fortress Defense. That's my friend Joel Riles. Has Malinois Belgian Shepherds. Every time we do a self-reliance festival, he runs a demo here. His dogs climb tight ropes, they climb ladders. We have bite suits out. Incredible animals. It's like the dogs from John Wick. RE4 code react. I don't know what that means, Drew. Yeah, a lot of the CBDCs, like when they pay people in China, you have to spend the money. You can't build generational wealth. You can't accumulate. You are in a wealth class, and you are never allowed to have more than what they decide you can have. Your money expires. You need a sales rep specializing in door-fed sales. No, I can sell everything we have. I don't have enough product to shop our product. We we even turned off all my vendors. I had 63 international dealers, 52 US dealers. We turned off our entire dealer program. We sell everything direct to consumer. Working hard on fitness. Our compound has shops, barns, gardens, forest, 3 good wells. Stepping up perimeter fencing, thinking that slow down trucks full of men I don't want to meet. Gabion barriers. Take cattle panels, put them in a circle, wire them closed, fill them with rock. You can put concrete in there, sandbags, dig holes and fighting positions. Do not put rock in front because it ricochets. Put sand where you're going to be. You can buy triple strand wire, concertina wire. You can order it right off of the internet. It'll ship on a pallet, and they'll unload it with a forklift, and you'll move it around with your skid steer and forks. You can buy the rail barriers like you see on the side of the interstate. You can buy that. You can also put up wire cable. And you can also just move material. You can move rock and dirt. Do I have a survival guide? Nah, you can buy all kinds of survival guides on the internet, on Amazon even. Buy yourself a book called The Old Ways. Start there. Do you live in a house or an apartment? Do you live in the city or out in the country? Like, what's your living situation? Not precisely where you live, but how do you live? Incoherent balderdash. Well, the good news for you is you're banned. You still see this, but we will never see you again. Yeah, great book for getting started. That's why I said that. And if you look that book up, they'll recommend all kinds of other books to you. Working on finding edible plant. Oh, they're everywhere, man. You're not working too hard. Get yourself an app called Picture This. It's on your phone. And I know right now somebody's typing that if the internet goes off, shut the fuck up. Hold on. Picture This. This is the app that you want right here. It looks just like that. Picture This. And you just take a picture of the plant. You just hit that right there and you take a picture of the plant. And within seconds, it tells you what the plant is. And then just save it into your gallery. And once you've seen it a few times, you will know what it is. Definitely get yourself a book. Get yourself several books, actually. And Picture This will tell you what the plant is, but doesn't tell you what to use it for or how to use it. But just walk around the side of the road, any trails, any paths, any parks, and you will identify a fucking ton of shit that you don't realize is right there in your backyard. Building berms along the road, planting trees on them, also have logs placed near every entry. Yeah, look at hedgerows. Look at hedgerows. You can plant bamboo. You won't even be able to walk through or drive through bamboo. Osage orange is a good one. Black locust is a good one. Willow trees grow super, super fast. But when your trees get up to 4 to 6 inches, you chop them about halfway and you break them sideways. They will continue to grow sideways and you can intertwine them. The beauty with like willow trees, you can take a willow tree that's grown up about 3 feet tall. You can fold it down to the ground, put a rock or a brick on it, and within about 6 weeks, that part will sprout. And then you can remove the rock and it'll stay rooted into the ground, and you can just cut that stem and it'll pop back up and you made brand new trees. You can weave those. Our tanks over in Europe could not get through the hedgerows. The Old Ways by Robert McFarlane. That might be it. It's a green book. Shows you how to do water catchment and plants and make pemmican. It should be in your library. Yeah, gather books, man. When the internet goes down, there's stuff I looked up on the internet a couple years ago that's been removed. Your new phone can do that without an app. Yep. Yeah, so can Google. Don't willows like to be next to or near water? Some of them do. Some of them. You don't have to have them near water. We put in 300 willows, 300 Russian white mulberry, and 300 hybrid poplar. Where is that book? I saw it the other day. What? The Old Ways. Where's that book at? On the couch upstairs, probably. Where's those plant books you had down here? They were on this desk about last weekend. Planted 100 yards along the driveway, black locust, 2-foot spacing, 8 years ago. Looks awesome, dude. Those have huge thorns, right? It's called air layering. I just put air layering pots. Yep, I know what that is. All right, where the hell are those books? They were literally sitting here the other day. Here it is. The Lost Book. Nope, this isn't it. There's one that looks like this called The Old Ways. Hold on a second. All right, guys, I don't know where it is. I have 3 fucking copies of it. You should also get this one. They do this spiral bound, paperback or hardback. I would get the spiral bound. Everything you need to know about living the old style and living off the land and homestead is in this book. You can buy it at Books A Million, Barnes & Noble. You can buy it all over the place. Amazon's got it. Look at the granular structure, fine tangled hide quality. Yeah, restoration hardware couches. In-flight missile surgery field manual. Oh, the steel, yeah, the logos, those red plates pull out. And we have LED lit Lexan, so those actually light up all of that red. We've never wired it up. It looked so good when we put the red plates. I actually liked the red plates. So we just left it. Man, I know there's a stack of books sitting. Here it is. I'll bet this is it right here. Yep, no grid, no, that's a different one too. Counterinsurgency field manual, you should probably have that. No grid survival projects, you should probably have that. Sean Swanson, that's a customer and friend of mine. He wrote that book called To My Son. Total Resistance, you should definitely. Total Resistance, you should definitely have this one. Resistance Operating Concept, that's all counterinsurgency stuff. They'll call you an insurgent, but depends on what side you're on. We've been running 120 minutes. I'm hooking a battery pack up, guys. 196 on here. You will see this number start jumping drastically very high for short periods of time after we hit the 2-hour mark. That's the magic number. And it will start pushing it out on much larger scale on short feed content. So you'll see the numbers go up to 600 and then they'll bounce back down. But YouTube will open up the algorithm 2 hours. Or at least that's how it's been working. You have a cool collection. Crap goes down. Y'all reading and entertaining. Well, we have a library. I have a bunch of tiny houses here. One of them we were actually turning into a library. And then my son moved back to the property. So the library got put on hold. All of my bookcases and everything are out there. There's a lot of books and stuff. Spent almost 20 years around Austin. It's America's new premier smart 15. Yep, it sure is, buddy. Someone needs to catalog your books and put the list on Patreon or somewhere. Mass psychosis. Yeah, I need to actually start using our Amazon link more. Put it up on Facebook and just put a link in there so that you guys can click it, and then anything you buy in the next 24 hours we get a piece of. But I'll start doing some product that we use on a regular basis or some book. We'll start doing that. Way past your bedtime. Hell, it's 9:11 here. Glad you're back kicking ass. Think the crud. Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. It's just fucking some shit we had. My bedtime typically is 11:30 is when I want to have the lights off, and 4:30 is when I want to be up. With where we are, where we're heading, it would be very wise to read up on insert. Fuck yeah, it would. You guys should know what the Jedburgh units were. Look that up. A Jedburgh unit. That's what's happening here in the United States. You guys heard about the SF guy, the colonel that shot a Chechnyan dude last week? You guys heard about this? Well, it came out last week. It happened about a month ago. There's been a ton of those happening. Two-man teams with cameras and large telephoto lens taking pictures of Special Forces guys' children. Confronts them, shoots the dude like 5, 6, 7 times. The other guy takes off, the driver, they get a hold of him. They start interrogating him. He speaks very broken English. Chechnyan, has no documentation as to who he is. They're wearing utility company clothes. They have no documentation saying they work for the utility company. And they said that on a Saturday night, in the middle of the night, they were out taking pictures of work that they did on the utility lines to send home pictures to their families, is what they said. Guys, this has been happening. This happened not far from where those dudes shot up that power facility, also where a bunch of Special Forces dudes lived. Maybe it's the Lost Ways. I'm looking. Yeah, I think it's the Lost Ways, buddy. I think that's what it is. Hold on a second. I'll take a look. Shit, my phone's up here. Type in a search engine. Put in the Lost Ways book. Very odd. Supposed to be with a power company contractor from New Jersey. Yeah.
Lostways.net.
No, look up Lost Ways book.
Yeah. The Lost Ways book, official site.
Okay, pull it up.
TheLostways.net.
Open it. There we go. Scroll up. Show the book. It's usually a green cover. That's what you're looking for. It's typically a green cover, though.
So they have.
There.
Hold on.
The Lost Ways. Yeah, that's it. $50. Yeah, sanitize, no tools. Yep. Morel mushrooms, nice. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. Yeah, we've been hearing morel mushrooms for the last 2 months. Shooting was the same region where the power substation. Yep, that's what I was just saying. military bases. They've been ramming through military base front gates. Camp Pendleton a few months ago lit a car up, blew it up. The rams, the big steel rams, the vertical rams deployed through the car. You've had 2 3-man teams of Chinese taking pictures of military installations. Yep, probing bases, that's right. Great book, the best. There's no other book quite as great as this one. It's the best, believe it. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here in a couple minutes. Comments, questions, gear that you would like to see. Heard Tennessee passed a law banning red flag laws? Probably. DJ, hey, we do this video every night, so you can show up. Make sure you subscribe. Check out some of our real videos, guys, when we get off here. Our real videos are very different than this. Jimmy James, right on. I said I was a transmission lineman. Well, I'm on the federal side, and they are purposely not letting us maintain the grid. I highly believe that, dude. I highly believe that. They're also not maintaining the highways, the interstates. There is literally multiple car lengths of asphalt missing. You fall 6 inches, like you're almost on dirt on some of the interstates. The potholes are the size of school buses. My buddy in British Columbia, Canada, 75 Asian guys in full military gear with weapons in the mountains near the coast of Vancouver. Have about 3 acres of fruit trees. Know nothing about pruning. My neighbor is badass at pruning, learning so much. Why isn't this taught? Because people don't do it anymore, man. It's not necessary for most people. If you're comfortable with how much you pruned the tree, you probably haven't pruned it enough. You're pruning peach trees. They say you should be able to take a cat by the tail and throw it through the tree. And when it sticks its arm out trying to stop, it should not be able to grab anything. If it can, you have your branches too close. I like your real videos, but I love the live stream right on. Multicam GP 6x6s. I don't know. We just cut all that stuff. I don't know that multicam ones have run. Yeah, the level of pruning would feel uncomfortable. Just watch some videos. Type in how to prune blueberries, how to prune pears, how to prune peaches. There's tons of good videos out there on YouTube. That's the beauty of it. You can learn anything you want tonight. These are 500 IV pouches, which I would prefer to have. I'd rather have this than the 6x6. Where's the kitty? Everywhere here. Jeremy Mercier, what's up? Using 45-foot jig man lift to bring them down. That's how overgrown. Awesome. Yeah, the 500 IVs, that's what we used to make before we ever made a 6x6. The only reason we made a 6x6 is because it fit perfectly on the side of the vest when we did the Light Fighter and Surefire vests. The 500 IV pouch is actually a little bigger and more usable. Speaking of pruning, did you find some video on pruning? You mentioned in a video the other day you need to find some. I sent a link the other night. So I don't know. The videos you're seeing are 6 months old. We are way behind on footage. So if you're seeing a video come out, we filmed that 6 months ago. Where should you buy gold or silver? Oh, it doesn't matter. Until you're buying 10 grand, it doesn't matter where you buy it. Amex, AppMex, I like Scottsdale. JM Bullion is good. Man, it doesn't matter. Local gold, silver shop. Go to a coin shop locally. Pawn shops, you'd be hard pressed. Most pawn shops keep all of that and won't sell it. I'll grab another 500. I like the one I have. Yeah. I've gotten to the point I will prune me too. I prune all the time. Working hard, paving the interstate in Montana. Jeremy, right on, dude. Keep America moving. Years of content on hard drive. Oh yeah, man. Fuck. For what we film, we don't even put up 10% of it. If you want to grow the channel, it's shorts. And unfortunately, if we put, we could put out a great video every day. People don't watch them. My channel would be better off if we only put out one video every week and a shitload of shorts. Favorite piece we ever produced? They're all tools, man. They just have different applications. I can't find the purge video Brandel shot. It's there. It's there. Let me look, Josh. I pulled it up not too long ago. That's a great video, isn't it? Real life purge is here. That's not it. Real life purge. Friday the 13th, that's a good one. Maybe Camden purge. We did it, that was a hoodie video. I can't remember what hoodie that was, though. This is it. I wonder if they're going to shut me down for showing this on here.
Announcing the commencement of the annual purge sanctioned by the U.S. government. Police, fire, and emergency medical services will be unavailable until tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. when the purge concludes.
We were actually spinning those cars.
expeditionary hoodies. Whether your expedition is
There it is. My purge mask is Donald Trump. Sweet Russian Rand pawn shop. You can buy all the metal. Really? Man, normally those guys hold all that shit. You walk into a pawn shop around here and ask if they have silver for sale, they literally laugh at you. Yeah, we need to go back through and actually optimize all those videos and put in proper tags and stuff too. Like you should be able to type in purge and that should be one of the top ranked videos that comes up.
Purge, mask, hoodie.
That video makes me want to clean some guns. Yeah, we shot that video. There's an old fly ash plant up here. We when you saw those cars coming around the building, we couldn't actually turn the cars in the building. The radiuses were too big. So we had to come in under power and fully spin the car around. Those cars were fully spinning, and then he slowed the video down so that it looked like it did. All right, guys, listen, I'm gonna jump off here. Everybody have a good night. If you use Amazon, use any of our links and the videos there, we would appreciate that. That helps support us. No matter what sick or deviant shit you buy, we don't ever know who bought it. So we'll see that you bought a 1 pound butt plug, but we won't know which one of you bought it. If you use Redcon 1 products, our code is SOE gear. That'll get you 25% off, 20% off. If you want an EMP shield, our code is SOE. That'll get you $50 off your order. Premier Body Armor, code SOE, gets you 10% off. They have 4 different panels for 4 of our rigs. You can check those out, our fanny packs. SOE link when you buy on Amazon. Thank you, buddy. Make it 2 pounds. Tactical tampons. We send those. We send tampons out with a little holder at April Fools a lot of times, so that you can stick it on your armor. So when your buddies on the range are being little bitches, you can deploy your tampon and hand it to them. Wander with Teresa, welcome. We do these videos every night. I've got 5,000 real videos on the YouTube here, so check them out. You'll probably find something useful for yourself. I will see you guys tomorrow. What if they tag you in a review for a 1 pound plug? That'd be awesome. I appreciate you guys. Everybody have a good night.